So it's the middle of February, coming up on the 14th. The 14th. Something rings a bell. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm putting the suction cup mount on the windshield with the GoPro, and we're going to go up and look at all the water that's fallen, and there's a lot of floods going on. So as far as the microphone action, just wanted to point this out, that this is the microphone. It's just a computer mic that I put in the headset, just like this. Put it in there, and that's all it takes. So I do that, and then the other side is a simple GoPro adapter, and I taped it on just to keep it from falling off, and that'll go into the side of the camera through where the USB port goes. We're upside down, so I have a hard time remembering which way it goes. So we'll put that in, run it up here so it'll stay in place, and we'll go up and see some of the flooded areas. I'll try to stay low and get that. There's a temporary flight restriction, a TFR, around Oroville, Lake Oroville. First time in history, the emergency spillway is getting water over the side of it. It's a big deal here in the Sacramento Valley. So come right along and let's see what we can see.
Brian, good afternoon. Twin Cessna 3318Q Bank VFR request.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, Oakland ground runway 33, taxi via Delta, Juliet, and Charlie. And we're going, Jerry. Auburn?
Well, eventually, but I think we're going to go to Oroville area first. So why don't you put us in for Kilo Oscar Victor Echo?
Oscar Victor Echo, you got it.
Thank you. All right, so he knows where we are, knows what we are. Didn't have to tell him anything. But if it was a foreign airport, it'd be Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, Skyline 320, Slant India at the new T's with the ATIS, taxi to 33.
Twin Cessna 18 Quebec, remain VFR at or below 2,500, squawk 4573.
4573 on the squawk and 2,500 on the altitude. 1 Quebec, taxi to 33. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go take a look and see all the water. We took the train down this morning, and I want to see what it looks like from the air.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen the videos of the dams up there.
Oakland Tower, this is 757 Juliet Delta at runway 28 right, request departure.
757 Juliet Delta, Oakland Tower, follow the Nimitz Freeway northwestbound, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Nimitz Freeway, clear for takeoff, 757 Juliet Delta.
And North 1 Quebec Tower, 1 Quebec also ready for takeoff, can go immediate on 33.
All right, Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, Oakland Tower, no delay, runway 33 cleared for takeoff, right turn on course.
1 Quebec, no delay, on the roll, 33 on course, 1 Quebec rolling.
Cessna 8 uniform, I'm sorry, 802 uniform, your radar contact SIG and altitude.
1,100, 0.
So check 434, make a short approach, change runway 28 left, clear to land.
Oh, there's 100, and we'll take off.
Clear for land, Cherokee 434.
All right, gear up.
35 Juliet, change runway 28 left, follow Cherokee on about a half-mile right base.
Okay, Juliet, change to 28 left.
Okay,
Tower, Cessna 629 Alpha Hotel at 1,400 over Lake Shabu.
Cessna 255 Oakland Tower.
let's see the Coliseum. It's empty, so we can fly over it.
Advise you on a right base 2A right.
Cessna 255 Oakland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land. Traffic on a half-mile right base. This is for the parallel.
Oh, they're fixing it for the motocross.
Got him in sight.
All right.
Clear to land 2A right. He's at Jet 255.
Station 02 uniform contact NorCal 127.0.
127.000. Oakland Tower, Cessna 996 Romeo Alpha, level 2000.
Was that 629 Alpha Hotel?
Negative, Cessna 996 Romeo Alpha.
Cessna 996 Romeo Alpha, Oakland Tower, say route. We're southbound along 580 and then eventually Livermore. Cessna 6 Romeo Alpha.
Number 38636 Oakland Tower, if you're on traffic at 11 to 12 o'clock, half mile northbound, indicates 1,600.
Insight 3636.
3636, make straight in runway 28 left, follow commander, 3 mile final.
Straight in 28 left, 3636, following commander.
Tower 705 Delta, holding Florida 33, ready for departure.
360605 Delta, Oakland Tower, hold short, runway 33. Quebec, you are radar contact. What's your altitude?
Hotel, would you like 1,000 plus onto that?
Morning Quebec, 1,700 climb.
Morning Quebec, thank you. Contact NorCal 12. Correction, before you go, there's traffic at 1 to 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, 2,900. Cessna, contact NorCal 127.0.
Morning Quebec, 270 for the weekend, frequency so on.
7 Juliet Delta, radar contact.
8010 Foxtrot, traffic is 12 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction, is a Cessna 2000.
Okay, here's that Cessna checking in level 2,331 in Quebec.
Cessna is 18 Quebec, NorCal approach, roger, resume your navigation, will maintain VFR at level 2000. Now traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles southeast, bound Skyhawk 2,900, descendant 25.
Morning Quebec, looking for the traffic. And 2,000 or lower, morning Quebec.
Cessna 8010 Foxtrot, NorCal.
Traffic in sight, 8010.
Where is her? There it is. Morning Quebec, Tally Hill just went by 3 o'clock. We'll maintain visual separation. Morning Quebec.
November 18 Quebec, drone navigation, altitude your discretion, below the Bravo.
Morning Quebec, on nav now. Below Bravo. Okay, so now we're a little heat there, a little cool there, Missy? Okay, so a little heat turned on for the wife so she doesn't get too cold. And we're coming up on Concord's class Charlie or Delta, their airspace. And I think it's Charlie. We'll avoid that. And then pick it up.
November 9906, Mike radar services terminated. Clock 1200, free change approved.
NorCal 1 in Quebec, any chance you have time to call Concord Tower, see if they have time for a low approach on runway 1?
November 18 Quebec, radar services are terminated. Clock 1200, and you can contact Concord Tower if you like.
Okay, thanks. Alright, that was helpful.
NorCal Skyhawk 70.
So we're off radar services.
2 Sierra Kilo, turn left there. Turn left, left turn the other way. There you go, southbound. And on 32 left, or on runway 1 out of right, 1 left, cross runway 32 left, and hold short of the taxiway. There's a Cessna that's crossing right to left, and got a ground point out.
You're going by Rio
cross
Vista?
32 left and hold short of the taxiway, 27 kilo.
Is that dam broke?
Rio Vista?
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
You know, down by Will.
Concord Tower, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, VFR request.
So this is 18 Quebec, Concord Tower.
1 in Quebec, we're 6 to the west, request across the airspace, 2,000 overhead, direct from Rio Vista area.
City 536, spin the downwind, number 2, follow Grumman at your 12 o'clock on right base.
City 536, extend downwind, Grumman in sight.
Grumman 78, Lima, turn towards the runway, faster traffic and trail.
Turn each other's front.
Cliffhouse 18 Quebec, transition approved, cockpit number 301 out of reporting clear.
1 in Quebec, roger, and we'll report when clear, 1 in Quebec, thank you. Okay, so what I asked them for is to go through their airspace.
Well, you park on the east ramp?
At 2,000 feet, you'll see the airport straight ahead.
It'll be quicker for you on 3 to right.
Okay.
So here's Concord Airport straight ahead, right below
36,
us.
unit number 2, follow the Grumman on a mile final runway 3 to right, clear for the option.
They're coming and going.
Grumman, City Flight 36.
No time for a low approach there. They're coming and going like mad.
Concord Tower, good afternoon. Experimental liner 3 Mike Charlie's ready on 32 left.
Saratoga 27 kilo, you up?
Yeah, we're ready. Please, we need direction to hotel parking.
Saratoga 278 kilo, pull up to the taxiway and contact ground 121.9.
121.9, 27 kilo.
Experimental line 3, Mike Charlie, Cock Tower, run 13 to left, clear for takeoff.
Background noise at the radio.
93 Mike Charlie is clear to go.
32 kilo turning extended downwind for 32 right.
So 2432 kilo, same position.
Turn crosswind to downwind, 32 kilo.
Tower, Saratoga 529 Romeo Golf.
Stand by.
Sir, when it comes clear the airspace, thanks, and so long.
Fine, yeah, I'm on a right base.
Shit, I stepped on him.
All right, there's several ones. Grumman 78 Lima, turn left on runway 1 left, 1 down right.
Turn left on 1 on right, 78.
Grumman 78 Lima, on 1 down right, cross 1 3 left, then cut a ground, 1 down, good day.
On 1 on right, cross 32 left and ground, good day.
So 32 kilo, you just turning downwind?
I'm on downwind, 32 kilo. Oh, right, like west of Square Pond.
What? This is where the San Joaquin River comes in.
Tower, Saratoga 529 Romeo Golf, inbound, Clayton, with information, Oscar.
Bonanza 19 Whiskey Charlie, can you follow the Twin Star short final? You have enough room?
That's fine. I just decided to start a turn because I didn't have a clearance. I could turn right back around and follow him.
Perfect. Bonanza 19 Whiskey Charlie, runway 32 right, clear to land.
So that's 32 right, Charlie.
All right, Cessna 32 kilo, I have you in sight now. You're number 3, follow Bonanza maneuvering southeast of the field. Runway 32 right, clear for the option, make right clear strike.
32 right, it's going to be a full stop looking for the number 2 traffic. 32 kilo.
Bonanza's on about a mile final.
I'm trying to get a word in edgewise here.
Copy Tower, Malibu 117 Kilo Romeo 32 right, ready for takeoff. Left 45 departure, please.
There's 19 Whiskey Charlie, change 113 to left, clear to land.
Okay, the left, I know, Charlie.
The traffic inside 32 kilo.
Bravo 7 miles south, southeast for landing with Oscar.
Fox ground, Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, over.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, conquer ground.
Yeah, tell Tower that I'm reporting clear. I couldn't get in there. It was really busy. He let me transition.
Number 3318 Quebec, you need to contact Tower, please.
Back, I just want to verify your safety.
Okay, clear for takeoff. 32 right, 7 Kilo Romeo, thank you.
Tower 331 Quebec reporting clear.
18 Quebec, for exchange approved.
Thank you. Okay, good. We got that done now.
Conquer Tower, Cessna 901, 9034 inbound on the GPS.
All right, so let's see
do a
where
low
we're...
approach and a straight out. All
right, we're getting rid of that tower. Okay, so now let's... what do you think this area is here?
Marshland.
All right, so here's a flooded area just next to the Shiloh wind farms. This is an area around in the lower Sassoon Marsh area. And you can see that it's normally not flooded. I think that's Highway 12 straight ahead. So we're about to enter Travis Air Force Base's airspace, so we're going to stay out of that. Make a sharp turn away from it. And we're turning over where the Shiloh wind farms are. And we're staying about 1,500 feet. So what's broke at Rio Vista? What dam near Rio Vista?
I was just going to look at that, or we were just going to look at that levee that had broke and see if it got any bigger.
Oh, okay, that one.
And then there were 3 of them in Wilton.
We're just passing the Shiloh Wind Farm area here. Rio Vista Bridge is just to our 11 o'clock. and then the river here. I'm going to take a left turn where the river is, and we're going to go over to where the levee break was there from years ago, but it has to be full of water now. And you'll see the river is very muddy, not a little bumpy here, a little some turbulence here. And you know the turbulence isn't that bad unless the wife screams. And then if the wife yelps or screams, then you know it's a moderate turbulence. Otherwise, it's just a little chop. The Rio Vista is here, and the water is a little muddy. It's been looking like chocolate milk because a lot of the hillsides and all have been washed away.
Look how close the water is to the bridge.
Yeah, you'll see how high the water is by how high it is to the bottom of the bridge. I'm gonna, maybe I can splice in a flight I did a while back that'll show the normal height of the river. Anyway, we're about to make a left turn here over the river where the bridge is. Rio Vista Airport is nearby. We're watching out for that, monitoring that.
Look at the docks below.
Yeah, the docks is very high. The river banks are wide and high. So there's the Rio Vista Bridge. You're not seeing blue water here. It is brown. And it is high and moving fast. Here's the Rio Vista Bridge. Rio Vista used to have an airport right next to town, but there's homes there now. And it's a little bit out of town. So there's the city of Rio Vista here. 500 feet, we're over the water here, so stay away from these structures. Make sure we keep our vehicle. I see a big heavy over there, Travis, that's way over. I think the San Joaquin River is to the east, and the Sacramento River is here in front of us and to the north. There's Rio Vista, the town we just passed. This is the Delta. I think before the levee system was built here, the Delta had a lot of marshy areas. Now there are some towers, big towers, the Walnut Grove Towers, but they're way to our east. The wife's pointing them out a couple miles away. That's no factor for us here. And we're just going to follow this river a little bit. You can see, probably can't see in the picture, but it is at its banks on the left side. It's at its banks, almost about to come over the levee. That is as highest as I've ever seen it. Now here's an area that I point out when we fly.
Oh my goodness.
That is usually flooded, and it is extremely flooded now. It looks like an ocean. Wow. This is the river channel to our right here. This is that area of flooded. Before the levees broke, we'd be over dry land right now.
There's somebody's boat.
Well, yeah, you can travel in there. That's what you're seeing. Some of what you're seeing isn't ground. It's debris floating on top. So they had to open up the Sacramento Weir, which relieves pressure from the Sacramento River 2 times this season. First time in history they've had to do that 2 times. So you're seeing, now if you look a little bit, I'm going to point the plane to the right. If you look to the right, you'll see the Sacramento River deep water channel. Big cargo ships will go all the way up this into West Sacramento. And the water's a little bluer there than it is to the left, it appears. Might be just because it's a little deeper. But all this area that we're over now is actually land in a floodplain. And it goes all the way up. I'm going to turn the plane a little bit to the west. It goes all the way up to the levee road there. And you can see what was a few levees and roads here, they're gone. And the lakes are filling up as fast as they can let the water out. Oroville went over the emergency spillway today. So people that are living on the other side of these levees are understandably nervous. And you can tell where there, used to be road, and also when there's trees and bushes coming out of the water, it used to be dry land. Now
I wonder what that is over there.
Over where? To the right?
Buildings, but they're surrounded by water.
Yeah, well, that's could be. Now you can look straight ahead. You can see how the water is intruding onto the dry land. They might have an impact levee around that still. But let's aim for that area of buildings. Straight ahead. I'm guessing that's a ranch that's now waterlogged. Wow, this is like an ocean here. Unbelievable. So let's keep our BFR distance. Now if I go this way first, you can see this house. You can see the road that leads up to it. It's underwater. Let's make a quick snap turn here and see what's here. They're also underwater. You can see where the road should be. Well, the area is a little bit higher, but nobody's getting in or out of that. So this is the Sacramento bypass, causeway as they call it. I'm going to call up Sacramento Approach, let them know we're doing some low-level flying and picture taking, and see about getting some VFR flight following.
Zulu weather. 310 at 15, visibility 10.
That was the ATIS for Sacramento.
Look at that roof over there.
Yep, that's just a roof. NorCal Twin Cessna 3318Q VFR request.
Number 6 Whiskey Alpha, resume on navigation.
Zoom on now, 6 Whiskey Alpha, thank you.
Number 6 Whiskey Alpha, contact Travis Approach 126.6, good day.
26.6, 476 Whiskey Alpha, good day.
Look at that building straight ahead. NorCal Twin Cessna 3318Q VFR request.
Cessna 331, Quebec NorCal Approach, say request.
331 Quebec, Skyline 320, Slant India, about 8 miles to the southwest of Sac Executive, 1,000 feet low level, taking some pictures. I'd like to traverse the area up toward Oroville, then on to Auburn. Let's see if it gives me a squawk code. And this is all the causeway.
Skyline 331, Quebec, Squawka 0324.
0324, 1 Quebec. We'll avoid the airspace for a second. So in front of us is the causeway. That's where the water bypasses and just comes all the way down.
Yeah, 1 Quebec, radar contact 5 miles west Sacramento VOR, Sacramento altimeter 3016.
3016, just coming up on 1,000, 1 Quebec.
1 Quebec, right.
Alright, so we're going to do 1,000 to stay above the area. We're over this would be a desolate area or water. We could go right down to the deck here as long as we stay away from any structures. We're going to stay up a little bit higher and get a perspective of it. Straight ahead is Highway 80. That's the YOLO Causeway.
There's the train tracks.
Where are the train tracks?
Right on the other side of the highway.
Yeah, on the other side of the highway is the train tracks we rode in on. So in the summertime, what you'd be looking at in front of us would be rice fields or farmland to the west, to our left, and to the north would be rice fields. Now, let me do a quick turn to the right to West Sacramento, and you'll be able to see the deep water channel that leads up to the port.
Kilo, contact Zach Tower 119.5. 119.5, 0 kilo.
And I'm hoping you can see the contrast in the water, different color from blue to the brown. So what the causeway and the bypass is for, it's to relieve pressure on the Sacramento River so it doesn't flood into Sacramento, but it sure does a number on this bypass here, that's for sure. So the first bridge we come across is the YOLO Causeway.
Over 6 Mike Delta, contact Zach Tower.
Right below us.
119.5. 119.56.
And we're going to have to avoid Sacramento Metropolitan or the main airport, which is over there. I see that. We're going around that. So we're kind of picking our way around the airspace to stay out of the airspace we're not supposed to be in. And you can see the levee is up to the road, and that water is spread out. Now I'm going to have to defer to my navigator here. That's the, what's that bridge up ahead? That's the one that's over the actual YOLO bypass.
93906 Hotel with you.
Which one is? That's the one that leads to Woodland.
Yeah, that was I-5.
What is that? Is it Highway 5?
Yes.
All right, so Highway 5 will be the next one. I got to stay out of Sacramento's airspace.
Yankee, North.
So we're just over the edge of the water and the levee. You can see it's dry on one side and not dry on the other.
Look at the plastic with the rocks on it.
Yeah, they're trying to protect the levee. That's plastic with the rocks on it to keep it, you know, what they have happen is rodents and otters, they'll dig holes in the levee and then it'll cause it to, let me get out of that airspace area, it'll cause it to leak and have problems. So the city in front of us is Woodland, and I'm staying away from Sacramento International. That's why I'm on this chorus.
7 Yankee, North Channel, approach, thank you.
Approach Southwest 5148, 8000, heading 285.
Southwest 5148, North Channel, approach, thank you. November 7 Yankee, traffic post 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 8,000.737.
And got November 7 Yankee, got traffic inside.
7 Yankee, caution wave turbulence will be descending in shortly.
Oh, you asked if we're going to turn right? Yeah, we are. I'm just trying to stay out of the airspace for the big airport.
Southwest 51.
Here's the city of Woodland here.
5% maintain, 3,000. Correct, LMAC down to 3000 Southwest 51.
This area is not usually flooded in front of us.
November 18 Quebec traffic, also 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, indicates 1000.
20 Quebec, looking for the traffic. He's southbound, so he's coming right at us. Another low-level looky-looky, probably. 20 Quebec, no joy in that traffic.
18 Quebec, looks like they're going to pass out to left no factor and contact approach 125.4. Let them know of your intent.
25-4, 20 Quebec. Lookout, Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec, checking in 705.
Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec, NorCal approach. Roger, what altitude are you climbing to?
Twin Quebec, we'd like to climb to 3,100, go over the Oroville area, stay out of the TFR, and then head over to Auburn if that will work for you.
Roger.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. The temporary flight restriction to TFR is at 3,000 near Oroville, so we're going to head over that way. Oroville was this direction. We're still out of the airspace for Sacramento International. I'm just looking around at all the water everywhere. Okay, so we're on a course for Oroville. We'll cross over there. I'll get the camera turned back on when we get up and level. So we're in the slow climb. We're at 2,600 feet, going to 3,000. You can see down below
approach 127.4.
the rice paddies, rice checks, all rice area. They have a lot of water to use this year. And we're about 15 minutes from station, going into a direct headwind. Let me just turn the plane a little bit this way, and you'll be able to see the Sutter Buttes. That is what's known as the shortest mountain range in the world. They're just outside the Colusa area. They come right out of the Sacramento Valley, and it's a short range. Shortest range in the world. We're going to turn back on course, another 20 degrees. So here's the big old Sacramento River. Now the Oroville, I have flown over Oroville years past when it looked like it did when they first dammed the Feather River and the lake had not filled up. And
approach 110 Charlie Romeo.
This year it's at 100% because the spillway had a problem. They had to slow the outflow, and the lake filled up really fast.
This is Charlie Romeo. I just want to confirm Beal MOA or whatever is inactive.
Air Charlie Romeo, the TFR is always active, but as long as you're talking to air traffic, then you can transition through it. And they're actually not flying today, so it's okay to go through.
0 Charlie Romeo, roger.
Beale Air Force Base, what they're talking about.
Launch at 2000.
Okay.
Beale Air Force Base, what they're talking about is where they fly the U-2 spy planes out of.
Mission 1 to fly to the Oroville TFR.
November 73, Sierra Foxtrot, NorCal approach. Roger, you can transition at your discretion.
3 Sierra Fox, thank you.
So we're right at 3,000 feet now. We're going to go just a little bit over it to stay above the TFR. The TFR, the 4-mile circle right around the dam, and the at 3,000 feet MSL, which is mean sea level, not AGL, above ground level. So we're coming up on, we'll be going through Marysville and then over to Oroville.
Lookout South 2330.
I'll turn the camera back on when we get near the Oroville area.
Yeah, there's the bridge there. The other side over there is Yuba City.
So we're over Marysville, Yuba City area now. Beale Air Force Base is at our 2 o'clock, about 7 miles. Like I said earlier, they fly the U-2 spy planes out of there. It's Air Force Base. Sutter Buttes. Let's take another peek at the Sutter Buttes here. We got a little closer here. I'll put them in front of the windshield. Picked up a few bugs here, so I can't clean the windshield off while we're in flight. But there's your Southern Butte straight ahead. I don't know the height of them. Some of the local TV stations have their live cameras on them. All right, so let's continue here. A lot of water.
NorCal, this is Piper 65 Mike. Do you see any other aircraft in our vicinity?
Another guy looking for a little VFR help there. There's probably a few of us, like myself, that are up here just to take a peek, because it's first time in history you can see stuff like this. So.
65 Mike, there's a traffic southwest, your position about 2 miles, 1,200 indicated, but they're 331 southbound now, no factor. No other traffic is there for you.
65 Mike, thank you.
So, like I said, we got traffic above us, Twin Cessna. His wife pointed him out. He's long, he's 1,000 feet, no problem. Oroville, Lake Oroville, dumps into the Feather River. And the Feather River has to feed into Sacramento. I don't know for sure. Beautiful area up here in Oroville. It's right on the edge of the mountains of the Sierras.
I understand you plan on going into the TFR?
Yeah, once we get close, we're going to make contact with CAL FIRE and request permission. We have a contractor on board to do some construction.
Okay, Roger.
All right, so they're going to...
when you get a little bit closer, then I'll probably just terminate you, and then you can go over to whatever frequency you need to.
Okay, great, thank you. Reach your box.
So I can see the lake from here way in the distance. So the other call just before us is someone that is going to get permission to go into the TFR, as he has someone who's a contractor that's going to look at the damage to the spillway. Now the dam is totally fine. It's a spillway that has a giant hole in it, and when that water runs into it, it's just digging a bigger hole.
You can see it from here.
Yeah, I can see the spillway from here. It is... Can I put my finger on it? Let me see here. Right about... there, we can see where the water is gushing over. So I'm at
2336 tower. I'm not showing, understand why they're showing it, but Echo, they're showing us current now, but let me double check with them.
Yeah, that's what I got you. I was misread my Echo, so I was 2336.
So we're going to head to
Sacramento and actual area altimeter 3016.
We're going to stay above 3,000, and
Sierra Charlie Romeo is going to climb to 3,000 feet and do some air work, you know, around this area north of SMM, Lake Paul.
Air Charlie Romeo, Roger. Proceed as requested.
So we're at 3,100. Let's do a mode C check. Quebec, what do you got for mode C on me?
Where's that?
3318 Quebec.
I'm showing 3,100.
Quebec concur. Okay, so that concurs that we're out of the TFR. And that our equipment is accurate.
7216 Golf.
That's the 7126 Golf, NorCal approach button.
NorCal approach, Cessna 7216 Golf, Cessna 172 off, Winston headed for Chico, climbing through 2,000 for 4,500, request to pipe following.
Cessna 16 Golf, register my beacon code, altimeter 3016.
3016, 16 Golf.
16 Golf, squawk 4216.
4216 Golf.
So we're not going to loiter in the area much. We're going to fly right at the dam and take a good look at it. I'll try to slow the plane down so we can get some, instead of going by it at 200 miles an hour. You might hear I pulled the engine power back. We also heard on the news that they were having to evacuate, if that's the right word.
Traffic from the east, southwest.
Had to evacuate all the salmon in the hatchery. I don't know, how many did they say? 8 million or some obscene number, because all the silt that was coming down, they weren't going to be able to breathe, so they were moving them to other hatcheries down the Feather River. So we're going to go over the dam, make a turn over it. Everybody can see what's happening on their local TV stations, but to see it with your own eyes is a lot more fun. And I'll do my best to capture as much as I can without asking the wife to be a video camera person. This has a pretty steady picture. Kind of goes where I pointed at. So let's see if I can point out the spillway right there is where you can see the water pouring over. I slowed the plane down. See how we can get a good look at it.
Now, have they opened that emergency spillway?
They didn't open it.
They did or did not?
It's not something they opened. The spillway is just an area of the dam
that... Whiskey Juliet, you'll see the Boeing 737 passing ahead now, 7,500 descending.
That spillway is just a natural spillway that when the lake gets full, it goes over that if the other one doesn't work, instead of going over the actual dam and eroding it.
Oh, they can't let it go over the dam.
Southwest 2336 traffic, that's not your right, no factor.
I wish we could go lower.
Well, we cannot go lower.
I know, but we can fly over it.
Yeah, we're going over the top.
I want to expect traffic maneuvering over the Oroville TFR 4,200 Cherokee.
When in Quebec, we'll look for, we're going to stay at 3,100. All right, so there's another looky-loo, Cherokee at 4,100. And when in Quebec, are you talking to the Cherokee?
I am.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye out for you.
And when in Quebec, NorCal, this is your airway equivalent of rubberneckers.
Yeah, I guess so. Yesterday, there were, before the TFR, I had one that I was talking to and 6 of them that I wasn't, so that was fun.
Yeah, we're expecting a lot, so we got our heads on a swivel up here.
Roger.
All right, so keep looking. All right, Cherokee's watching us at, he's at 4,000. So, what we're seeing straight ahead is the spillway, the actual spillway.
Piper 65 Mike, return to Oscar 61.
This guy's radio is something.
Roger, for now, maintain at or above 4,000 until advised.
65 Mike, Roger.
Hey, hey. Okay, so the spillway is what you see straight ahead, and that's what they're letting out, and then the area to the left is where it's brown, and they've cleared a lot of the trees in advance of this going over. Now I can see some white area, a horizontal line across, that is probably where the spillway is, the emergency spillway. So we're just dogging it. I got the power back to bottom of the green, pretty much slow as I can go, so we can capture as much of it as we can. And all that mist that's being made is because the spillway is hitting that area that's a big hole, just causing it all to come up. Let me pull the nose up a little bit, and then I'll drop it. We'll be able to get a view of it, and staying at the right altitude above the TFR.
Look at that lake, all the way down to, all the way up to the tree line.
Yeah, the lake is full. I've never seen it full in a long time. So, okay, so now I'm pointing the nose down, so we can try to get a better look at it. I don't know what that dam is over there. It's on the river. Oh, that's part of this. That's where it's feeding to. All right, we're going to do a quick look here. I'm going to do a 360.
Okay.
What we're looking at here in front of us is the Feather River Dam, because the water goes around it to there. You can see it really gushing out. All right, let's turn back now to 360. We'll go back to it, and we're right at the 3,000, so we're going to stay above it.
Good.
Okay, here comes the nose up. You'll see a lot of sky, and then I'll put the nose down so you can see. Holy mackerel. Oh my God, look at that. It's pretty dramatic. Get your camera, get your phone, let's take a picture.
I can't.
Yeah, okay. Well, we got the video.
I can get it.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the water going over the emergency spillway too. There's my 3,000. All right, we're gonna do this again. One more pass. I'm gonna make a sharp turn around, gain some altitude, then get another picture of this. So this is Feather River. I'm gonna put the nose down a little bit. Feather River in front of us. You can see how dirty it is, just flowing like mad.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll have you on the standby radio to come back to you.
Okay, Roger, just sit back.
Alright, I've climbed.
This is Star 110 Charlie Romeo. I'm heading now direct to SMF. I have Echo.
Okay.
November 0 Charlie Romeo, Roger, and enter left traffic for runway 34 left.
Left traffic 34 left, 110 Charlie Romeo.
Alright, there it is. You can see
0 Charlie Romeo. For now, maintain at or above 3,000.
You can see it now. That's our.
When you get a little bit closer, I'll see what the sequence is.
Can't go any lower.
And talk to tower, but remain with me at or above 3,000 now.
There's
3,000, 0 Charlie Romeo.
One more down. Hold on.
65 Mike, thank you.
There's a picture of it. Hope you can freeze it. Alright, let's pop back up. Alright, let's get out of this area here. So now we're going to turn.
Going to go around the lake a little bit?
Around the lake a little bit. That, we remember there's a bridge in front of us. It's a green bridge. It kind of looks.
Someone in Quebec, traffic west 5 miles eastbound, 4,300 indicated altitude. It's the Fresno. It's like they're talking to Oakland Center.
Okay, 1 Quebec, Roger. We're turning to a heading now of about 140.
Roger.
Alright, so here's the lake. These docks, the lake's full. I can't keep saying it enough. These bridges used to be over the river. Alright, so we're going to get out of the way now.
3 Sierra Foxtrot traffic right over the dam. I'm
looking
talking
that way?
Cessna 3,100 maneuvering.
Alright, the wife says we got to look at it the other direction.
Traffic, 3 Sierra Fox.
And NorCal 1 at Quebec, we are going to make one pass over the lake at 3,100. Oh, the wife said you got to see it from this side, so we listen to what the wife says. So what I'm going to do here, you're going to enjoy some beautiful sky, and then I'm going to do a big old left turn with the nose down so we can get some video on it while we're watching for traffic. You can see where it's coming over that dam. Now we're looking into the sun, so the video quality won't be as good. Okay, we're going to turn and drop the nose so we can get a picture. Not quite, and now we can.
Oh my goodness.
All right, grab a picture of that.
NorCal approach, Aerostar November 222 Golf Bravo.
Get you some of that.
7,200 just east of Lake Oroville en route to Marysville. Lake radar following.
November 2 Golf Bravo, squad 0377.
Okay, squawking at 0377 for 2 Golf Bravo, thank you.
Okay, kids, that's the lake. We're on course now for Auburn. So I'm going to discontinue the video here. Maybe pick it up on the way in if there's anything worth seeing. But that's your Lake Oroville.
NorCal helicopter 73 Show Fox.
2 Golf Bravo, where to go?
It's going to be pretty predictable. So here's Collins Lake. Also full. I have no idea what it feeds into. But there's a dam straight ahead. And the next one we're going to come over is Eagle Point. Hey, there's a nice bump. Englebright. Okay, in front of us is Englebright Reservoir, which feeds into the Yuba River. Another chalky, milky silt, full of silt.
One in Quebec, where are you heading now?
One in Quebec is Auburn, full stop.
This is the one in Quebec, Roger.
All right, so here's...
We gonna go to the confluence?
What confluence?
Going off of 49. Or...
In the plane or in the car?
In the plane. The car will be nuts this afternoon.
You won't be able to see much from the air, just moving water.
Okay. Look at this dam. Wow. This might be Clementine.
No, this can't be Clementine. There's cars and people there. So here's another dam in front of us.
Maybe this is the top of down Clementine.
No, this isn't Clementine.
Oh.
This isn't Clementine. Okay, the wife wants to see what we just flew over, so we're going to do a 270 procedure turn around it. That's the dam at Englebright that feeds into the Yuba River. Okay, you know, she usually doesn't like these steep turns, but it seems that today she doesn't mind.
Wow. Oh.
Wow, they're all feeding. This looks like, yeah, I'll be able to roll out on it. This looks like Lake Clementine Dam, but it's not. This is that Englebright Dam. There's no restricted airspace here, so we can just get near it. There she is in all its glory. With houseboats over there, too. Alright, so we're going to make a big sharp old right turn, and you'll see the Forest Hill Bridge with...
We're high enough?
Yeah, we're high enough. And the confluence straight ahead.
Yep, look at all the cars.
To go, runway 2, remaining is 11 close traffic.
Alright, we're going to keep the turn going, sharp right turn.
10 miles to north, 2,000 feet, landing entry.
We were at Lake Clementine a couple days ago before they closed the road because it's all mucked up. Alright, here's Lake Clementine, straight ahead. That's the dam, of course.
Auburn traffic, 28 Golf, on a 3 mile 45 for 2 miles.
Here's Lake Clementine, February 7, 2017. This is some scary stuff.
How high it goes.
And we're going to go up here, see how high it goes, the wife says. Yeah. And we'll come around the other end. So this is the American River Canyon. The lake keeps going. There's a big bird. He avoided us.
Auburn traffic, Skyline 1 Yankee Tango departing runway 25 straight out. Auburn traffic on Mason Line.
All right, we'll go, go, go.
Golf is clear, 25, Auburn.
All right, it's good sequencing.
Metric traffic, Cherokee 2140 Yankee, turning left downwind runway 2, Metric.
Auburn traffic, Cap 4086 miles to the west at 2,500. We're going to join the 45 for runway 25, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, that's 6280 Foxtrot, turning final, runway 25, full stop, Auburn.
And when Quebec is Auburn downwind, extending over Highway 80, and number 2, full stop, Auburn. All right, so he's, I think we got room. And Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, when Quebec, turning left base, runway 25, Auburn, full stop, number 2. We're really slow, but I'm coordinated and okay.
He's down.
No, he's not.
Almost.
No, he's not.
Entry traffic 214.
Not even close.
He is short approach. Entry traffic.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, Winnie, Quebec, turning 1.5 miles final now for 25, Auburn, full stop.
Red Road really is downhill, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Okay, gas check. Got a green mixture props. Okay, we're good sequencing there. Bleed off some speed now. Gonna call clear any second.
Auburn traffic, cap 408 on a 4 mile, 45 for runway 25, Auburn. 80 Foxtrot, clear 25.
And Winnie, Quebec in Auburn, short final 25, full stop. Okay, everybody's clear. Guy waiting to go. Guy got off. We're coordinated. We're on the VASI. Everything looks good. One more look at the green. Got it. And this is not going to be a greaser. And we're just putting it down so we can get off the runway and let them go. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, is clear of the runway at Delta 25. Going to parking. Clear now, 1 in Quebec.
Auburn traffic, Nanchang 1 Juliet Mike, taking exit 25, right turn out.
Okay, a lot of water. Thanks for riding along, and the battery lasted.